Dr. Jerry Buss seems clueless in how to lead. This is a mess of massive proportions, and headed into free agency, it's the worst possible look for a franchise trying to attract star free agents and resemble a model, stable organization. Shannon, had the Lakers hit rock bottom?
Before I answer yes or no, I agree with everything that gentleman wrote. And to answer that question, yes. But here's the thing, no. Because how do I say this? Skip, I'm not so sure it's not going to even get even worse.
Might.
How about that? Because there's a possibility we're about to have the draft order announced, no head coach. And then what free agents want to come into this kind of dysfunction, Skip? She doesn't. And this is what happens when you have people in positions that they're unqualified to hold.
Yep.
This is what you get. Linda and Kurt Rambis should not be involved in this decision-making. Rob Pelinka should have never got the job. Jeannie got the job because she's the daughter of the dad that owned the team. And this is where we are. I mean, can you imagine when Dr. Buss was alive, they're having a protest because the organization is being so poorly run? I mean, I don't even know if they had a protest when Jim. That just lets you know I don't even believe they had a protest when Jim was running the team.
I don't remember one.
It's kind of sad.
And so now,
that you say it like
oh, Jeannie's going to bring stability. She's so much better. Really, I can't tell. I see better than I hear. I heard what they told me, Jenny, but I know what I see. Mess. That's what they got going on here, Skip Bayless. And you know what? As a matter of fact, I need to hurry up and get up out of here because I need to make sure I make that trip. I'm headed down to L.A. I'm going to be right out there with me a sign.
Are you?
Yep.
You should lead that program.
Yeah, I'm
it would
leading
be
it.
funny.
Yep, with my LeBron jersey on.
Give a
The one
speech?
I got to take it out the frame. The one he autographed for me. Oh, sorry.
Whoops. Really?
When'd you get that autograph?
I said that out loud.
What's your sign going to say? Like throw Jeannie under the bus or something like that?
What is your sign gonna say? What would your sign say?
Yeah.
Jeannie must go.
Jeannie must go.
Yep.
Okay.
It's come to
And
that.
take Linda and Kurt with you.
Jeez.
Okay.
Skip?
It has come to this for LeBron James. He is now playing for a franchise whose fans are staging a protest in the parking lot outside that franchise's famed arena in which championships have been won.
Yes.
How could it come to that even for LeBron? He didn't sign up for this.
No.
I still feel sorry for him. And I feel sorrier for those fans who are protesting because I've been through this before with Jerry Jones in the dry years in Dallas, the dry hole years in Dallas. I've seen it happen with James Dolan, the owner of the New York Knicks.
Sure.
These are all family-held businesses, and the problem is for the fans, they're not government offices. You can't vote Jeannie out of her office.
Correct.
Right? You can't because she owns it. And she still, I'm pretty sure, loves owning it, even though it can be a lot of shame heaped on you. There are going to be some nights when you go to a restaurant when people are going to heckle you or...
Skip, she can't hear that shame with that money counter.
Okay? Which brings me to the bottom line of this. The only way to really drive home your protest, if you're a fan of the Los Angeles Lakers, is unfortunately to quit watching and buying the Lakers, right? That's the only way you can really drive it home and have impact is if enough fans say, we won't watch anymore. Right. We will quit buying Laker gear anymore.
Sure.
And over time, we won't go to the games anymore. We won't buy tickets anymore. If the building gets half empty and the TV ratings plunge, trust me, she'll be in trouble. She'll have to sell at some point because she'll have to admit, I'm losing too much money.
Right.
Is that going to happen? No, it's not going to happen because these diehard fans, they can't quit watching. They just want it to change. They want Jeannie out. Jeannie is not going anywhere. She went to court to oust all of her brothers.
Right.
That's how she seized control of this franchise. And I think she's having the time of her life.
How about this? How about, Skip? How about we don't want her out? How about we want her out of the way? How about that?
Yeah. Well,
just get out of the way. Why won't you hire someone that's not your friend and not your friend's husband that's going to make decisions in the best interest? See, they're going to tell Jeannie what she wants to hear, not what Jeannie needs to know. There's the difference between the two. And so most times when people become successful, you don't hire your best friend and put them in a title they're unqualified to have.
Okay.
You hire people that have your best interests at heart.
I got it. For years, Cowboy fans have nearly rioted over Jerry, bring in somebody who knows football to run this franchise. You need to fire yourself from being the GM of this franchise.
Right.
But I will give Jerry this, and I've always defended him on this count. He did play college football at the highest level. He was on a national championship team as a starter at offensive guard.
1960 Arkansas, right?
64
Arkansas.
Jimmy Johnson on that team, but they were starters for a team that won the national championship by vote. You know, there wasn't, those were the days by vote. But still, he at least did that much. So has he made some bad decisions? Yes. Has he hired a great draft master in Will McClay that sort of changed life inside the franchise?
Because there was a lull, Skip. You saw the Jimmy Johnson years, and then you saw when he fired Jimmy and he took over, and now you see the Will McClay years.
Okay.
So you see the vast difference in between.
Although he and Barry Switzer did win a championship together, with obviously a lot of players picked and schooled by Jimmy.
With the exception of Larry Allen, most of the players were Jimmy's left to hold over.
I will give you that. But the problem is people wanted Jerry out for years, and he's having too much fun.
That's his
that's
how he's known,
Hey,
Skip.
trust me, Jeannie's having too much fun right now because she's become the primary decision maker with Linda Rambis and Kurt for the Los Angeles Lakers. You don't think that's a rush? You don't think this is the time of her life?
Let's just say, for the sake of argument, Skip, Jerry Jones was worth the same amount.
Yep.
And he didn't own the Cowboys. Would anybody know who he was?
Okay, well, that's why he bought the Cowboys. I wrote a whole book about this in 1989. He was making millions in the oil fields. He was striking it rich left and right. And he went to an oil and gas convention in Cabo San Lucas, and he woke up one morning and he just said, my life is just empty. There's no fun here because you can only make so much money. And he read a little blurb in the San Diego Union Tribune that the Cowboys are for sale, and he called New York from Cabo and said, hey, I hear, they called Salomon Brothers, who are the brokers for the Cowboys sale, I hear the team's for sale. I'm going to buy it. Huh? The guy laughed at him on the phone, but he did. He pulled it off. Okay? So, and his life changed much for the better. You don't think he's had a whole lot more fun owning the Dallas Cowboys?
Yeah, considering he's spent $130 million to buy it, and it's worth $5 billion or $4 billion.
Okay, well then that's a whole nother issue. You're making even more money running the Cowboys as they just got.
And we've seen that. Steve Ballmer, the late Paul Allen.
Yeah.
We've seen Stan Kroenke.
Yeah.
We've seen owners, Shad Khan. These guys worth billions. But we wouldn't know who they, unless you're that top guy, the Bill Gates, the Jeff Bezos, those guys, 100 billion, 90 billion. Yeah. But you getting when I say small range, you getting that 10 billion to 5 billion.
No. I got it. Nope.
I don't know.
But O'Shea, I know O'Shea. She ain't got no billion, but ain't no O'Shea.
Are you buying a team soon or what?
Huh? What kind of team?
I'm just kidding.
All I can afford is a team uniform. I can't afford no team.
Super fan. All right, well, enjoy that rally today, Shannon.
Yeah.
Let us know if your message is well received. Tony Romo, is he on his way to being a two-sport
This is
star? We'll discuss that next.